So this is how we're going to approach the Bhagavad Gita. We're not going to approach it as philosophy per se, although many of the things we'll talk about will sound as if they are philosophy. But it's important. We're going to recode, hopefully, for you the understanding of philosophy from abstraction, that the philosophy is precise articulation and invitations to states of consciousness. Philosophy is precise articulations and invitations to inhabit states of consciousness. So in the Gita, when Krishna says, I am the watcher on the hill, that's not something to think about abstractly. That's an invitation. That's a very precise invitation to step into that state of consciousness and inhabit being that watcher on the hill. And each verse of the Gita is just this. It is the articulation and the invitation to inhabit, embody, express these states of consciousness that are inherently good, truthful, and beautiful. Now, some of the verses in the Gita are more obvious articulations of the presence itself, the beingness itself. Like, I am the watcher on the hill. Some of the verses in the Gita seem to lean more into the purifying action of the spirit. They are articulated often as instructions. Like one says, grieve not. It's still an invitation to step into this. But what does it mean? And these kinds of verses are ones that will confront us or confront our clinging, that will bring us to the places of our grasping, of our conditioning, and will gently and persistently bring the fire of purification to those places so they can release into being. Being and becoming are the two apparent dimensions of the ultimate reality. But they're not really two. They're one movement, one beingness, one becomingness. And this is what we're going to explore in our life. In our life, how can we abide in being while engaging fully in the evolutionary unfoldment of becoming, which means that we will be endlessly invited to take the next step on that path, the next step into meeting the unredeemed states of consciousness. And learning more and more how to welcome those, how to meet those, how to be with that which is unredeemed, protecting itself, how to be with it in a way that allows those states of consciousness to self-liberate and to receive that which they have been protecting themselves from losing, and in the process reducing their capacity to experience their full participation in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Song of Ultimate Reality.